Hey, what's good? My name is Trevor Turner. Welcome to the Free Hour. This is my YouTube channel. And today I want to talk to y'all. I want to give y'all an introduction on what exactly the Free Hour is. I want to talk to you a little bit about who I am, and then I want to talk to you about why I couldn't wait to introduce this concept. It's something that I've been using for the past few years. And when I go into a little bit about who I am, you'll understand why it's so important. But I want to start first off with what this concept is, what the free hour is, what does it mean? And one of the things that I've been really attracted to lately is I've been really attracted to, and I've been really just engorging myself with all of this, a lot of self help, a lot of personal growth, a lot of development literature, philosophy, videos, things of that nature. And one of the things that I found is that sometimes we might need a personalized approach for how to implement these things in our lives. And that's where the free hour comes in. Basically, it just goes off the concept that everybody has a free hour of their day to help make themselves feel better, to help them make themselves do better, to help make themselves be better, think better, look at things differently. And instead of trying to just jump in and try to change your whole life and jump in and undo and overwrite years and years of mental programming or physical programming, we're going to take this, it's a transformative jump start. And we're just going to do it 1 hour at a time. That's what the free hour is. It basically focuses on four key areas of our lives. Focuses on health, focuses on your physical. It tries to help you with just an hour a day, just to jumpstart you being the type of person who lives a healthy lifestyle. That's exercising, eating right, being mindful of the things that you put in your body, and then also being mindful of the things that you do with your body that work for you. Basically, what I'm going to start it off with is I'm going to start it off with different exercises that you can do just like that. The first ones aren't going to be a full hour because, like I said, we're undoing and we're overriding years and years of mental and physical programming. So the first ones are going to be 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We're going to start building up from there until we get to the point where we're doing these things an hour 3 times a week, an hour every day, even an hour once or twice a week. And that's where it comes in the physical free hour. And I'm gonna share with you guys a lot of different body weight workouts that have worked for me, and then I'll get into why those things have worked for me in a second, and then we're gonna talk about mental health. We're gonna talk about emotional. We're gonna talk about perspective. We're gonna talk about self confidence. We're gonna talk about how to feel better, not the physical, because that's the first aspect of it, but how to feel better in here about your daily life, no matter what your situation is. And I'm going to tell you why it'll work for you in just a second. I'm going to tell you why I know it'll work for you. Okay, in just a second. We're going to talk about intellectual health because that's the root of a lot of things. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I want to get in shape. Yeah, okay, I want to feel better about stuff. I want to get connected with people and everything like that. I want to start a journey of, personal growth and development. The intellectual side of it is, where do you start? How does it work for you, and how do you apply it to your particular situation? It's organized knowledge. That's what it is. It's organized and specialized knowledge as it pertains to this journey of growth that I hope that you'll embark on with me. And then the fourth is going to be spiritual. Those are going to be things like meditation. Those are going to be things like gratitude. Those are going to be things like prayer, if you believe in that. Those are going to be things like connecting you with the source of what, as you believe it to be, connecting you with infinite intelligence so that you can get that connection with something bigger than you, so you can feel connected with purpose, that you can feel connected with other people, that you can feel connected with something bigger than yourself. And I know, and once again, once I get into my story, you'll see why that I believe that that's something that can work for almost anybody. Okay, so we're going to talk about these four aspects of it. And, let's get into a little bit about me and why I think the free hour can work for anybody. So, for the past few years, I've been on this journey of self growth, personal growth, development, and I've been doing it from prison. I've been doing it from inside a cell. I've been doing it from inside a dorm and inside a cube, next to people doing 30, 40 years, next to people who are getting out the same timeline as me. And I've been doing this for the past few years. And one of the things that I'll just let you know now is just that starting this journey on my own to where I was doing something for myself to help myself just 1 hour a day. And that was the hour that I got to get out of my cell when I was in the county jail fighting this case. And it focused a lot on the physical, but then I was able to talk to other people. I would go out and talk to other people to build my spiritual. I would get out there and be able to go and collect books from people. I wouldn't be able to take them back into my cell, but I'd be able to read them out there for an hour to develop my mental. And then I would take myself back in there and I would focus on applying all these things to help my perspective, to help the way I looked at things, to help the way I felt. And I'll tell you this, it was like night and day. One day I fell asleep hating life, hating my situation, hating my circumstances, hating the fact that I was in here again fighting another case for the same shit. Just to let y'all know, I was in there for possession with intent and a pistol. It gave me 4 years, 8 months. And, in California, you do halftime. So right now I'm in a program. It's a community reentry program. I'm still technically in prison, but, they let me have this phone. But, along the line, as we continue this journey, you're going to see how this journey helps me, not only from the prison perspective, but as it helps me go through life. And we're going to take this journey together because one of the things that I've given up is I've given up trying to be perfect for trying to be real, trying to be authentic. And that's something that I got, something I actually got from one of these books that I read, a book that my sister sent me that helped me just so much. So now let's get a little bit of my past, who I am. Uh, I'm an active gang member. I've been a gang member. I've been a blood since I was about 13, 14 years old. I am 37 years old now. So I've been doing this for like hold on. I've been doing this for a long time, like a quarter century. So when I say that I believe that these principles, that these things that I'm going to share with you, that this journey that we're going to go on together, when I say I believe it can overwrite the year's worth of mental programming and physical programming, that's what I was going up against. Drug addiction, gang banging, in and out of juvie and juvenile camps in Nevada, in prison in Nevada twice. I've been in prison in California twice. I've been to rehabs. I've been to everywhere. I've traveled all over the place, doing time. I've been traveling all over the place, selling drugs, putting people on my gang, just being a horrible, horrible person, basically, right? And believing that that's what the culmination of my life's goals was. And if you think about it, when I was younger, that's what I wanted to be. That's always what I wanted to be. And I was able to spend a lot of time developing myself into this person that I wanted to be. When I was younger and I seen the people running around and they had money, they had this, they had that, that's what I wanted to be. So I made myself into that. And now knowing that when I take 100% responsibility for my outcomes in the places that I've been, which is prisons, programs, in here with this ankle monitor on, that I know for a fact, if I was able to take myself through all of that shit, that I can take myself somewhere else. I can take myself higher. And it starts in here. It literally starts in here when I tell you that I woke up that next morning feeling like I was on cloud nine, feeling like it didn't matter what was going to happen. That no matter where I went, no matter who I was around, no matter what the judge said, no matter what the lawyer said, that I was going to be the best that I could be, that I was going to feel good, that I was going to have a smile on my face, that I was going to walk around in comfortable with myself and comfortable with my skin. And then that was just a decision. And then, through trial and error with limited access to resources, just a couple of books that people would send me, I started to devise these concepts of taking an hour every day, because everybody has a free hour of every day. Even when I was out there, selling drugs, selling coke, selling crystal, selling fentanyl, selling blues, and I was running around all day, every day, 24/7, running around, dropping off drugs, meeting up with people, doing all the partying and all that stuff. There were times when I had at least a free hour every day. Before that, when I was working two jobs and going to school, for the limited time that I was doing the right thing, I had a free hour every day. It's just the choice that I made with what to do with it. Not all the time did I choose to do negative things with it. Sometimes I just wanted some rest and relaxation, just watching videos. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay with that. But as long as you take a little bit of time to become the person that you want to be, the person that you need to be, to one, to feel better about your life, to feel better about who you are, to two, feel better about where you're going, and three, to be the type of person that you need to be to attract the outcomes that you want. You want a better partner? You need to be the person that can get a better partner. You want success? You need to be the person that can attract success. When the opportunities knock, you need to be the person that opens the door and the opportunity is willing to come in. If it sees that mess, or if it sees your house a mess, or if it sees you're a mess, it's not going to, even if you open the door to opportunities, the opportunities are going to be squandered if you're not the type of person you need to be to take advantage of all those opportunities. So, like I said, I've been working on this concept when I was in prison, and going over all these years and overwriting all these years, undoing all these years of trauma, undoing all these years of drug addiction, undoing all these years of negative thinking, undoing all these years of bad, terrible habits when it comes to health, when it comes to positivity and negativity. Everything has been destructive. So when I say that we can take, just with an hour a day, we can take somebody's mentality, your mentality, and we can flip it around and we can transform it into something that's going to, at the very least, make you feel better about who you are. And then in the next few months after that, will make you feel better about where you're going. And then in the next few months after that, we'll start seeing results. We'll start to see achievement. I mean, I'm gonna show you every step of the way with mines as well, with my journey as well. I got out. I never in a million years thought that I would be able to come to this program. I'm still supposed to be in prison until next year. But I ended up being able to come to this program. I've been down for two years and some change. I was supposed to be down a couple more, maybe like 6, 8 more months. I made it to this program because I was able to have a positive outlook. When a counselor told me that I wasn't going to be able to come, and then they moved me to another facility, and another counselor said, "Hey, man, if I gave you a shot, what would you do with it?" And when that opportunity knocked, I was the type of person that I needed to be to get that opportunity. I was the type of person, not just the knowing what to say or saying the right things to game this counselor, but I was actually the type of person, and my file said it. The people around me who I interacted with, the professionals that were around me when I was going to school, or the officers in my unit, they saw that I was the type of person that could get this opportunity. And we're gonna make that multiply, and we're gonna make that multiply into something better. And I really want you guys to make this commitment too, to just take an hour to jumpstart transformation. And that's what the core of the free hour is. And basically, what I'm gonna do, just because here in this program, I'm be giving y'all a video a week. I come here, I'm in this library. You see, I'm in the library. Little whatever, but I'm grateful for the amount of books they got here. Even though, boom, it is what it is. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all a video a week. I'm gonna show y'all. Very first of all, I'm gonna do a mental health check-in. Beginning of the month, mental health check-in. We're gonna talk about our emotional health. We're gonna talk about how to get ourselves past that hump. We're gonna talk about how to look at things with a new perspective. We're gonna talk about how to start feeling comfortable in the present moment. And comfortable in the present moment means not dwelling on the mistakes we made in the past, not trying to hold ourselves to limitations based upon the things that we did in the past. I've been a fuck up for years, and I'm here trying to tell you that it can be different. Okay, so if I can think that way, you can definitely think that way. And I guarantee you, if you take the time to implement this free hour, the places you guys can go will probably be exponentially higher than the places that I can go. But you know what? I'm still gonna feel amazing about it, even if it only helps one person. Then we're gonna talk about these body weight workouts, and the reason I say body weight workouts because I've been in prison. Okay, and when I got locked up, I was very overweight. Um, even though I was very overweight, very very overweight, blood pressure issues, joint issues, things like that. Now I'm doing a lot better. I'm down in my 230s, 220s. I float around there. 6'4", by the way, so I'm 220, 230s, not super overweight. Um, visible muscles, visible abs. My joints don't hurt really that much anymore. And a lot of these body weight workouts help me get there. And that's what I'm gonna show you a lot of the same ones that I've been doing. Um, and let me hurry up so I can get this wrapped up real quick under 20. And then we're gonna talk about spiritual. We're gonna talk about how to connect with something when you just feel like there's nothing around. We're going to talk about how to connect with other people on a certain level. We're going to talk about how to form groups of like-minded people to help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And then also, last but not least, we're going to talk about the mental side of it. We're going to talk about the organized knowledge. We're going to say, okay, so Trev, you're talking about this free hour stuff, but what is it that I'm going to do? And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the mental part of it. We're going to talk about the mental aspect of it. We're going to talk about what it is that you want to apply. We're going to talk about where to find the knowledge. And then a lot of times we're going to put it in such a nice little package and deliver it to you that you may not even have to, go and check out all of these forms of knowledge. We'll give you the most important aspects of it. And then, of course, obviously with the free hour, I'm going to collaborate with a lot of people who've been in prison before, who have changed their lives and changed their outlook and changed their mental and change their body, because everybody, when we go to prison, we change our body, we come out looking amazing. But we're gonna talk about people who have changed themselves in such profound ways, because that's obviously a limitation of my networking. And then obviously as the channel grows, we'll go from there. But hey, man, I want to wrap this up, man. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for listening to a little bit of my story. I'm gonna give y'all a video next week, man. This mental health check-in, this very first one, man. We're gonna start this journey together. Once again, my name is Trevor Turner. This is the free hour, because everybody has a free hour of their day. Thank you for watching.